What up, you guys? It's my birthday. And since it's my birthday, I want to switch it up just because I want to do something special. I've been kind of want to do this type of style of video for quite a while because I kind of like how Awake Angel does it, where he just explains where how he's making the custom, and he's like showing like pictures and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be a little bit different. Instead of the pictures, I'm gonna be showing video. So here we go. Let's do this. This custom is basically a meme. I was asked to do this a long time ago, like a long time ago. And again, it's based on this meme on like several videos and stuff like that, which are pretty dumb, but I think it's kind of funny. So basically, I grabbed a He-Man toy, and I paid about like $15 for this toy. And I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle him. That way, I can use some of the body parts that I need for the custom. And when I was doing this, I took a huge gamble. I did not know this custom was gonna work. I was just envisioning it, and I was hoping that it was gonna work. If you can see right here, I'm gonna remove the sides of He-Man because it's too wide. I'm gonna use a Dremel because the toy of Waluigi, the waist is pretty small, and He-Man's uh, torso, like the sides, it's very wide. So I have to go ahead and remove some of that, just for I can put it on top of Waluigi's waist. That way, once I chop him in half. Yep, pretty rough looking. I'm gonna have to cover that with epoxy scope. That's for sure. And before I do that, I had to remove some of this. That way, because the macho Waluigi doesn't have these cuffs, and I'm gonna cover this the wrist with epoxy scoped. There he is. And here I'm gonna go ahead and chop the Waluigi. And fun fact, the Waluigi figures are hollow from inside, like the body wise. So I thought that was pretty unique. I figured it'd be hollow because that way it's not too top heavy. I'm not sure if you own a Waluigi figure, but the balance on those figures are terrible. they fall pretty easily. But yeah, there he is taken apart, and there's the waist that I was telling you about. You see how small it is? And I'm gonna compare. See, look at that. Just because I remove the sides of He-Man, it's gonna work. You know. So there he is. I kind of smoothed it out. I put a bunch of epoxy sculpt. Now I'm kind of making the waist for the pants. And I'm going to sculpt some additional abs onto the torso. I had to remove that excess right there. Now I'm going to try to smooth it out. It's looking a little bit better right there. And by the way, I dip my fingers in water. That way I can keep it nice and smooth. And this is the fun part. I always love removing the hats. Fun fact, I do keep all the hats in case I need them for a future custom in the future. Sculpting the hair on this custom was really, really fun. I had a lot of fun making this part, like the little hairs that dangle on the bandana, which you're gonna see in a minute. Right here, I'm doing the detail in the hair. And I don't have any sculpting tools because I don't really care for using sculpting tools. All I need is, if I want to make any detail, I just use an X-Acto knife. I'm going to be honest. And so far, the amount of money that I have built into this custom is $15 for the He-Man, another $15 for the Waluigi, and about maybe $40 in materials. So that's kind of adding up pretty quickly. Oh, this is the fun part. This is what I really enjoyed doing. Was the dangling hair on the bandana. This was super fun. It didn't want to stick there, but there you go. I'm gonna try to do a little bit better on this because I don't record everything that I do, but I'm gonna try to do more details, like when I do the details, and I'm gonna record more. So here, this is a paint that I made myself, mixing other paints. This is not like a skin tone that you can just buy, you know. So it doesn't necessarily match the original He-Man paint, but that's fine. I don't really want it to, because I'm gonna have to paint Waluigi's face anyway. They're two different type of skin tones. So in order for the paint to match, I had to make my own skin tone. It looks kind of glossy, but it's gonna change. Oh, this part was pretty fun. I just need the pegs, like the joints, on the hands. So I'm trying to remove it with the X-Acto knife. It's kind of tricky, but it's really cool that I was probably just gonna glue the hands on the Waluigi, on the He-Man body, but you see how I kind of cut around the joint, so I'm trying to put it in the glove, but it didn't fit, so I just had to cut just a little bit more and try to really wedge it in there. But now it's definitely not going anywhere. It's stuck in there, which that's what I want. But look at this, guys. And as you can see, the wrists are fully functional now. As you can see, the paint is not as glossy anymore as well. So far it's looking pretty good. Oh yeah. I love that. I love how the wrist came out. So I wish I showed more progress on sculpting the hair, painting the hair. I'm going to try to get better at that on future videos. And if you can see in the video, the hair is black, but you can still see the sideburns kind of brown. I did that on purpose because if you see Macho Waluigi pictures, his hair is kind of dark. In some other images you can see it kind of dark brown, but I decided to go with black. That way it can be a nice contrast with the sideburns. If you can see, most Macho Waluigi pictures, the sideburns are brown, but not his hair. They're not fully brown. They're like, it's either black or dark brown. So I thought that was a pretty nice touch. And so there he is in all his glory. But check this out, guys. This custom can actually stand on its own. I was really shocked on that. I had no idea that I was going to be able to accomplish this, because if you have a Waluigi toy, like I already mentioned, his joints are very loose. They're bad. The joints are bad. He has weak knees and they easily tip over. But the way that I was able to achieve this is I painted his pants. Like I repainted his pants to try and match the original paint as much as I could. They're not 100% exact, but that's fine. So the paint, I can still fold the knees, but they're more stiff because I painted inside the knees, and I was able to achieve that, like that, of him standing because of that. I'm a big fan. When I make customs, I have to make sure the custom can stand on its own, because if it doesn't stand on its own, then I feel like I failed. I know a lot of you guys don't like me saying that, but this is the way I feel. And if you make customs, you have to achieve that. Like, if not, then just make a statue then, not an action figure. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is my gift to you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Oh, and one of the reasons that I haven't been uploading is because I've been working a lot, and also my Apple computer died, so I haven't been able to make any videos because of that. I lost all my information, which kind of sucks. Years of videos just lost, which kind of sucks. That kind of really put me down from making any videos, but I'm gonna try and make some more videos soon. But yeah, guys, follow my Instagram. you know, if you want to see what I'm up to and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.